Imagine for a moment that, amidst the chaos of daily life, the tight deadlines, constant worries, and whirlwind of thoughts, there exists a simple way to transform your restless mind into a sanctuary of peace. What if I told you that in just a few minutes each day, you could tap into an endless source of wisdom, compassion, and clarity? Sounds like magic, doesn't it? But it's not. Today we're going to explore something powerful and ancient: Buddhist mantras for spiritual transformation. These sacred sounds are far more than repeated words. They are keys that unlock gateways to self-awareness, serenity, and spiritual awakening. Have you ever stopped to consider the sound of your own mind? The thoughts that flow like rivers, often turbulent, carrying with them our worries, fears, and desires? The practice of mantras is an age-old method of bringing harmony to this inner stream, guiding us toward a state of calmness and clarity. Think about it. What if every word or sound you uttered could soothe your mental waves, like a gentle breeze smoothing out rough waters? In Buddhism, mantras are vibrational tools that connect us to the universe, compassion, and infinite wisdom. They don't just quiet the mind, they also purify internal and external obstacles, helping us see the world with greater lightness and love. It's as if each repetition of a mantra lights a small candle in the darkness, illuminating paths once hidden from view. Today we'll dive into two powerful mantras: Om Mani Padme Hum and Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. I'll guide you through their origins, profound meanings, and how you can apply them in your daily life to foster emotional balance and spiritual growth. These mantras aren't just for monks or advanced practitioners. They're for anyone seeking a moment of peace amidst modern chaos. If you're searching for inspiration, reflection, or simply a moment of tranquility, this content was made for you. Get ready to embark on a journey of discovery and transformation. Before we continue, I'd like to extend a special invitation. If you felt a connection to what we're sharing here, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Here, we regularly share Buddhist teachings, Zen stories, and spiritual practices that can illuminate your path. Imagine having access to content that helps you reflect on your life, cultivate emotional balance, and find meaning in everyday moments. That's exactly what we offer. Click the subscribe button right now and join us on this journey of wisdom and transformation. By subscribing, you'll ensure you don't miss any future videos, and even better, you'll become part of a community that values personal growth and inner peace. Together, we'll open the doors to a lighter, more mindful, and enlightened path. Think of your mind as a lake. When it's calm, it perfectly reflects the blue sky and white clouds above. But when strong winds blow, the surface becomes agitated, murky, and unable to clearly mirror what lies above. Mantras act like a gentle breeze that calms the water, allowing the lake to reflect the beauty of the sky once again. Another story I like to share comes from Zen tradition. A master asked a disciple to clean a dusty mirror. The disciple spent hours trying to clean it, but the more he rubbed, the more the dust seemed to return. Frustrated, he asked the master what he was doing wrong. The master smiled and said, "The dust isn't on the mirror. It's in your mind." Just like in the story, mantras help us clear the dust from our minds, revealing the true essence that has always been there. So what do you think? Are you ready to take the first step toward a calmer mind and a more compassionate heart? Keep watching and discover how mantras can transform your life in ways you never imagined. The power of mantras, an inner journey. Before we delve into specific mantras, it's essential to understand what makes these sounds so powerful. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. If you don't tend to it, weeds grow, blocking the sunlight and choking the flowers. Similarly, when our minds are filled with scattered thoughts, worries, and judgments, we lose touch with our true essence. What if I told you there's a simple, ancient tool capable of transforming this inner garden into a vibrant, flourishing space? That tool is the mantra. Mantras are much more than mechanically repeated words or sounds. Each syllable carries a vibrational energy that resonates deeply within us. In Buddhism, it's believed that mantras have the power to purify the mind, dispel negative energies, and cultivate qualities like compassion, wisdom, and emotional balance. They act as watering cans for this inner garden, nurturing the seeds of peace and clarity while removing the weeds of mental chaos. One of the most beautiful teachings about mantras comes from Zen stories. Do you remember the story of the master who asked his disciple to clean a dusty mirror? The mirror symbolizes our mind, and the dust represents our confusing thoughts. When we recite a mantra with intention and presence, we're cleaning this mirror, allowing it to reflect the light of the sky once again. It's as if each repetition of the mantra were a soft cloth wiping away accumulated dust, revealing the beauty and clarity that have always been there. But how do you begin this practice? The key lies in simplicity. Choose a mantra that resonates with you. It could be a short word or a longer phrase. Repeat it gently, either aloud or mentally, while focusing on your breath. This helps anchor your mind in the present moment, pushing aside distracting thoughts and creating space for clarity to emerge. For example, imagine you're sitting in a quiet park. Around you are tall trees, singing birds, and a gentle breeze. Now picture that every time you repeat the mantra, you're planting a small seed in the fertile soil of this park. Over time, those seeds will grow into sturdy trees that provide shade and freshness for your mind. To make this practice even more accessible, here are some practical suggestions. First, find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. It could be a corner of your home, a bench in the park, or even your car before heading to work. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and start repeating the chosen mantra. Don't worry about doing everything perfectly. Remember, practicing mantras is like tending to a seed. With patience and dedication, it will bloom, bringing subtle but profound benefits to your life. Another practical tip is to integrate mantras into your daily activities. Perhaps you're washing dishes after dinner. Instead of letting your mind wander to future worries, try repeating a mantra while rinsing the plates. Or maybe you're having a particularly stressful day at work. During a quick break, close your eyes for a few minutes and silently recite the mantra. This can help create a bubble of calm amidst the chaos. Also, keep in mind that mantras don't need to be long or complicated. Even a single word like peace or light can be transformative if repeated with intention. The important thing is that you connect with the sound and its meaning. Think of it as a silent conversation with your inner self, a way of saying, I am here. I am present. The mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, the jewel in the lotus. Now that we understand the power of mantras, let's explore one of the most well-known and revered, Om Mani Padme Hum. This mantra is closely associated with the practice of compassion and the figure of Avalokiteshvara, the bodhisattva who embodies mercy and universal love. It is like a gentle light that guides practitioners towards spiritual awakening, offering protection, wisdom, and a compassionate heart. Imagine this scene. You are walking by a tranquil lake. The water is calm, perfectly reflecting the blue sky above. Suddenly, the wind begins to blow, disturbing the surface and clouding the reflection. This is how our mind behaves when it is overwhelmed, restless, and unable to reflect clearly. The mantra Om Mani Padme Hum acts as a soft breeze that calms the waters, allowing the true beauty of your essence to shine once again. This metaphor reminds us that even amid chaos, there is always a way back to serenity. The literal translation of this mantra can be interpreted as the jewel in the lotus. The lotus represents purity and beauty, as it blooms unstained from muddy waters. Similarly, our true essence remains untouched, even in the face of life's difficulties and challenges. And the jewel? It symbolizes the wisdom and enlightenment that lie dormant within us, waiting to be uncovered. When we recite Om Mani Padme Hum, we invoke this energy of compassion and wisdom. Each syllable of the mantra resonates with different aspects of our being, purifying internal and external obstacles. But how can we apply this mantra in our daily lives? It is not necessary to fully understand the meaning of the words to feel their benefits. Simply repeating them with sincere intention is enough. To practice, find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and repeat the mantra slowly. Let each word flow like a gentle river, connecting you to the vast ocean of kindness and serenity within your heart. Imagine that with every repetition, you are planting a seed of compassion within yourself. Over time, this seed will grow and manifest in your actions, thoughts, and relationships. To make this practice even more accessible, here are some practical suggestions. First, choose a specific time of day to recite the mantra. It could be in the morning before starting your activities or at night as a way to relax before sleep. Second, try associating the mantra with a daily task. For example, while washing your hands or taking a shower, silently repeat Om Mani Padme Hum. This transforms a simple chore into a powerful spiritual practice. Third, visualize the energy of the mantra flowing through you. Imagine a golden light enveloping your body, dispelling any negativity and bringing peace to your heart. Another practical tip is to use the mantra as a tool to handle challenging moments. Perhaps you are facing a difficult situation at work or at home. In those moments, close your eyes for a few minutes, breathe deeply, and recite Om Mani Padme Hum. Visualize this energy of compassion surrounding you and everyone involved in the situation, creating a space of understanding and harmony. So, what do you think about this powerful mantra? Are you ready to experience the transformative energy of Om Mani Padme Hum in your life? Keep watching to discover another equally profound and meaningful mantra. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments. We're curious to hear how this practice is impacting your spiritual journey. Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha U protection and inner strength. Another powerful mantra deserving of our attention is Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. This mantra is deeply connected to Tare, one of the most revered deities in Tibetan Buddhism. Known as the Compassionate Mother, she is invoked as a wellspring of protection, courage, and spiritual transformation. Tare shines as a beacon of hope for those navigating challenges, offering solace in times of uncertainty and adversity. Tare is often depicted in two primary forms: green Tare, symbolizing swift action and liberation from obstacles, and white Tare, associated with longevity and healing. Regardless of her form, her essence remains constant, to guide practitioners with loving support towards spiritual awakening. Envision Tare as a gentle light piercing through shadows of doubt and fear, illuminating a path to clarity and inner fortitude. By chanting Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha, we seek aid in overcoming internal and external struggles while cultivating qualities like determination, mental clarity, and compassion for all beings. This mantra can be loosely translated as, I take refuge in Tare. Through its repetition, we acknowledge that we need not face life's trials alone. We align with a higher energy, a protective force that envelopes and guides us. Whether you're navigating a major life transition, grappling with stress, or seeking resilience, chanting this mantra can act as a balm for the soul, bringing comfort and renewal. How can we weave this practice into daily life? Begin by carving out a moment of stillness each day, perhaps mornings before starting your routine or evenings as a calming ritual. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and recite the mantra softly or silently. Imagine a gentle light wrapping around your body and mind, dissolving fears and worries. Feel embraced by Tare's protective energy, knowing you are never alone on your journey. To make this practice even more accessible, here are practical tips. First, link the mantra to everyday tasks. For instance, silently repeat Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha while commuting or doing chores, transforming mundane activities into spiritual rituals. Second, use the mantra as a tool during challenging moments. Facing tension at work or home. Pause, close your eyes, and chant the mantra. Visualize protective energy surrounding everyone involved, fostering understanding and harmony. Another example is using the mantra for self-care. Before an important meeting or a tough conversation, take a few minutes to recite Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha. Envision a radiant golden light around you, instilling confidence, clarity, and inner peace. This simple act can profoundly shift how you approach and navigate such moments. So, what do you think of this profound mantra? Ready to embrace the protective energy of Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha in your life? Keep watching to learn how to integrate these practices into your daily routine and elevate your spiritual journey. And don't forget to share your experiences in the comments. We'd love to hear how this practice transforms your life. Integrating mantras into daily life, a sustainable path. Now that we've explored two powerful mantras and their profound meanings, it's time to delve into how we can weave them into our daily routines. Spiritual practice doesn't need to be complicated or reserved for special moments. In fact, the beauty of mantras lies in their simplicity and accessibility. They are like small seeds that, when planted with care and consistency, can blossom into a garden of inner peace. One of the most effective ways to incorporate mantras into everyday life is by associating them with common activities. Imagine this. You're walking to work, surrounded by the noise of the city and endless thoughts about the day's tasks. Instead of letting your mind wander, try reciting Om Mani Padme Hum as you walk. Each step can become an opportunity to cultivate compassion and presence. Or perhaps you'd prefer to repeat Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha for a few minutes before bed, creating a space of calm and protection for your mind before nighttime rest. These simple practices transform ordinary moments into sacred ones. Another powerful approach is to use mantras as anchors during meditation. If your mind feels restless, sit quietly for a few minutes and gently repeat your chosen mantra. Let the sound become the focus of your attention, guiding your awareness back to the present moment whenever distractions arise. This simple practice can help reduce stress and promote emotional balance throughout the day. It's as if each repetition of the mantra were a stone dropped into a turbulent lake, creating ripples of calm that gradually expand outward. But how do we ensure this practice becomes a part of our lives? Remember, consistency matters more than duration. You don't need to spend hours reciting mantras to experience their benefits. Even 5 minutes a day can make a significant difference over time. The key lies in intention and regularity. Think of it like watering a plant. A little water every day is far more effective than an occasional flood. To make this practice even more accessible, here are some practical suggestions. First, link the mantras to specific moments in your day. Perhaps during breakfast, while waiting for the bus, or even in the shower. Second, try creating a simple ritual. For example, light a candle or play soft music while reciting the mantra. This can help create an environment conducive to practice. Third, use mantras as tools to navigate emotional challenges. If you feel anxious or overwhelmed, take a moment to recite the mantra and visualize your worries dissipating like clouds in the sky. Another practical tip is to use mantras as a form of active self-care. Imagine you're about to face a challenging situation, such as a work presentation or a difficult conversation with a friend. Before you begin, take a few minutes to recite the mantra. Visualize a soft light surrounding you, bringing confidence, clarity, and inner peace. This simple practice can make a significant difference in how you feel and act in those situations. Additionally, remember that mantras are universal tools. They don't belong to any single tradition or culture. Anyone can benefit from their transformative energy. Whatever mantra you choose, practice with humility and gratitude, knowing that each repetition is a step toward inner peace. It's as if each mantra were a key that unlocks doors to new possibilities, allowing you to find harmony amidst the chaos. So, what do you think of these practical suggestions? Are you ready to integrate mantras into your daily life and transform your spiritual journey? Keep watching to discover how these practices can naturally become a part of your routine. And don't forget to share your experiences in the comments. We're eager to hear how this practice is impacting your daily life and well-being. An invitation to transformation. We've reached the end of this journey, but in truth, this is only the beginning of your path with Buddhist mantras. By exploring the power of sacred sounds like Om Mani Padme Hum and Om Tare Tuttare Ture Soha, you've opened a door to a universe of wisdom, compassion, and spiritual transformation. These mantras are more than just words or sounds. They are bridges that connect our restless mind to the profound silence of our true essence. They remind us that even amidst the chaos of modern life, it's possible to find moments of peace and clarity. Imagine for a moment that your life is like a river. Sometimes the waters are calm and crystal clear, reflecting the beauty of the sky above. Other times, the river becomes turbulent, carrying rocks, branches, and whirlpools. Mantras act as a gentle force that calms the waters, allowing the river to flow again in harmony. Each repetition of a mantra is like a precious gem cast into the water, creating waves of serenity that touch everything around it. This simple yet powerful practice helps us cultivate qualities like patience, empathy, and emotional balance, virtues that benefit not only ourselves but also those around us. May this video serve as an invitation for you to dive deeper into the practice of mantras and the vast ocean of Buddhist wisdom. Remember, spirituality is not a destination but a continuous journey. Every step taken with intention and an open heart brings us closer to our true nature, which is already pure, enlightened, and full of unconditional love. It's as if each mantra were a key that opens doors to new possibilities, allowing you to find harmony amidst the chaos. If you resonated with this content, share it with someone who might benefit from it. Together, we can create a space of connection and inspiration, where everyone is welcome to explore the path to inner peace. Imagine the impact this practice can have not only on your life but also on the lives of those around you. When you share wisdom, you're planting seeds of transformation in hearts and minds. Thank you for being here with us today. May your journey be filled with light, compassion, and discovery. Until next time, and may every mantra you recite be an echo of your own awakening. Before we conclude, I'd like to extend a special invitation. If you felt that this video brought value to your life, consider subscribing to the channel. Here we regularly share Buddhist teachings, Zen stories, and spiritual practices that can illuminate your path. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know how this practice resonates with you and how it's impacting your daily routine. And if you know someone else who is seeking inner peace or spiritual growth, share this video. Together, we can spread more light and compassion in the world. Finally, remember, the spiritual journey doesn't have to be a solitary one. You are not alone. Every mantra you recite is a connection to something greater, to the universe, to your deepest essence, and to all beings. May each step of this journey reflect the love and wisdom you carry within you. We look forward to continuing this path alongside you.